Hello my friends and welcome back to my channel. Thank you again for tuning in. If you're new, welcome. If you are a long time subscriber, thank you for staying. Thank you for your support. So today in this video we're going to talk about these braids. You already saw by the title of this video that this is not regular box braids. This is something. I don't know what to call it. What do you think we should call it? So I ran across this in one of the hair groups I'm in, and I was like, I have to make this because I'm in a journey of ignoring my hair. Not ignoring it, but just let it rest for some time. So I'm taking time off touching my hair, and when I saw this I was like, perfect for the summer. Actually, this is like perfect. So I was totally making it. So here we are. Tell me if you like it. Now that I've actually made it, I'm thinking I should have gone with the longer braids, because then after I put this ponytail up, I would have loved it to like drop down way to my back. That would have looked good, but then that's why I'm here, to actually try it for you guys so you guys can actually decide. This is the 20-inch. These are 20-inch crochet box braids. This is the one that I got from the beauty supply. So they also had 30-inch that I really wanted to go with, but I picked these thinking 20 inches is like good enough, but you know, but it's not that bad. It's not that bad though. I'm not upset at all. If you are like me and would like to like just leave your hair be and protect your hair and just find something to cover up nicely without being detected, then you should try this. So without wasting much more of your time, let's dive in. So I got these crochet braids. There are quite a number in here, and I thought this will be enough. And you need this, and I'm going to use this little fabric scarf. It's a chiffon scarf, so it's quite thin, and I think I prefer that because I don't want this area to look bulky. And you need your sewing machine. We're going to start by measuring like your head. So I'm going to measure around my head from the back, and I want it to like overlap by 2 inches. So I'll put my mark on my 2 inches, and the 2 inches will be right there at the center of my back. And I'm going to go around like that. I'll put my finger in the middle of that. That's the center, and then I'm going to go over that by 2 inches also. That was 23.5, so I'm going to go to 25.5, and I want it to overlap on both ends. So my measurements for the head are 25.5, so I'm going to take my piece of cloth. 25.5 divided by 2, that's 12 3/4. Yeah, 12 3/4. So I'm going to measure on this cloth from the center front. I mean, I joined 2 fabrics so that I have a longer one. Let's talk about the fabric. So I got a fabric that is long enough so that when I wear it like that, it will go to the back and back to the front, and I can choose to tie something here to reinforce it, or I can still like overlap it again like that and tie it at the back. Right? I know someone is going to wonder how long the whole fabric is, so let me just do that measurement for you. That's 40 inches on one side, so 40 times 2, that gives you 80 inches. The total one I'm using is 80 inches. 80 inches, and it is 6 inches wide, and I'm going to fold it. You'll see how I'm going to work on it. I feel like I have this figured all in my head. I have never done this before, but from the picture I saw, like once I saw it, I was like, I can nail this. So 6 inches wide. If I fold it, it's gonna be 3 inches, and it's 80 inches long altogether. I'm going to make a mark at 12 3/4 on each side, because that's where I need to put the braids. 12 3/4 on both sides. So I have pinned those marks. These are 20 inches, so I feel like that's a good length to be able to like wear it and wear a ponytail. So we're gonna move over to the sewing machine and start working it up. I forgot to mention one thing I wanted also to do was thread this through the braids, just as this is, and put the thread through in there so that I can better control those braids when I'm working on them. And in case one decides to fall off, it won't get like, it won't really fall off, it will be hanging in there. After it's done, it's going to be folded like that. Because it's going to be folded, I'm going to stitch the braids from the inner side so that when I'm done, this goes over it and covers it. So I'm going to make 2 layers. I'm going to start with the layer to the outermost on this side, and then we'll see how to put the next. So my first braid is going to be right here where I pinned the pin for the markings. So I'm going to take start from this end. But before I even put the first braid here, I'm going to extend this thread to this side and just stitch it down there. I'm gonna do a zigzag for that part. Yeah. So we've gotten to the pin where the first one is. I'm going to change the stitches to straight stitches. I mean, you could do zigzag, but I feel like that's going to be bulky. Or should I just do zigzag? I'll see how it goes with a straight stitch. I feel like straight stitch is still just fine. So my first braid is going to be there. The package came with the same number, like 2 of these, and I want to make 2 layers. I should actually do some planning and put half of them to this side and half of them to this side, so I'm able to space them out nicely. So I'm gonna count them and separate them. Found my halfway, and I'm going to pin that to the halfway on this fabric. So, and I'm going to space them out like that. So I'm going to do another view from this side in case this view is not clear, so that like you can see exactly what it is I am doing. So the machine kind of tries to push the braid away, so you can always adjust that as you keep going, I guess. So when I get to this other end, my last braid should be on this pin. So I'm going to adjust those so that it gets on that last thing. What am I saying?
Adjust them so it gets on the last pin. Let's space them out.
Yeah, I'm gonna space them out. Thanks, Nikita.
Are you gonna put that in?
Why not?
Okay. Are you gonna put the part that I said? Are you gonna put that in?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Even this part of you asking, I'm gonna put it in. Before I finish, I'm just gonna make that knot here again. Out of curiosity, we're going to try it on and see before I put the second layer. So let's try out what we have made so far. This is what we have made so far. These are 40 pieces in one line. This is what I was talking about. This is going to be inside, and then when I fold it, it's going to, like, you know, close it up in there so that you don't see that, and also to give a smooth backing so that it doesn't, you know, rub against your skin or your hair and stuff like that. So just roughly to see if we are on the right path. The overlap, I will definitely sew it down so it doesn't show. So I'm going to make another layer, and then I'm going to wear it for you guys. So I'm going to do the same thing I did. Okay, so for the second row, I'm spacing it out about half an inch or 3/4 an inch, give or take. And when I'm placing the next row braid, I'm not placing it on the same line as this one. So remember, we spaced them, so I'm going to, like, place them in the space that we left. So for this row, I'm just doing a zigzag to see the difference, and I feel like the zigzag is actually better, but it doesn't really matter if you do a straight line because it will turn out great still. So I'm done. So I'm going to, like, cover up this and hide this inside. So I'm folding the other fabric on top of it, and I'm just gonna make a straight line, but I'm gonna start from the middle. I need to do this so that I'm not, like, shifting fabrics here and there. We're going to use stitch number 1. Stitch number 1, make that 3.5 length, and we're ready to start. I'm gonna shift it and do the other side. Are we impressed or what? So this is what it's looking like. So let's wear it. Moment of truth. This is the time to test. This is the time to test this. And now I can tie here and take it to the back. So what do you think, guys? From the front, it looks like, you know, I'm having, like, I'm wearing, like, really nice braids, but look at that, right? So this is where we come in and, you know, do a ponytail or a bun. This is something that you can actually, you know, wake up and do and go out without much stress. Wear a matching color to the braids. In this case, I'm wearing matching a black wig cap, so if there's any spaces in between, you won't see them. I'll take more pictures with this style and I'll add them at the end of this video so you can actually see. So thanks again, friends, for watching. Let me know if you like this video. Let me know if you'd like me to do more of these videos. I mean, it wasn't my idea, but comment down below and let me know what names you think we should call these. I was thinking in the lines of braid scarf or scarf braid. I don't know, just come up with something interesting and let me know down in the comments and we can call this that. As you can see, it's not time consuming. You can actually wake up and do it and go. So my thing for this summer is letting my hair rest because I've been, like, doing a lot of things to it and I don't want to do that anymore because I found that my scalp is actually very sensitive and I'm very tender-headed. I rarely braid my hair. You know, so things like these, you know, come to my rescue. I'm always out there in the internet trying to, like, find things here and there, and I'm glad I bumped into this. So thank you very much again for watching. Like, comment, share, subscribe. I don't know why you haven't, if you haven't already. So bye friends, see you next time.